MMA Pros Picks is sponsored by the Mad Lab, MMA.com. Full breakdowns, DFS, wagers, projections, podcasts, and live streams for every single card. Use the promo code MADLYNCH for 40% off your first month.
Oh, man, that's another tough one. I would probably say Israel because he's been in there. He's felt it. I think he's going to be motivated from his loss to Jan Blachowicz. But I don't for a second think that this is going to be an easy fight for Israel. I think that Marvin is going to really give him some problems and really get in his face and try to pressure him and get him down to the ground.
I'm always going to probably go with Israel, but I remember watching that first fight, and it was very, very close. It was a really good fight. I mean, you could maybe even argue that Vettori won that first one. So I don't know, that one's going to be a lot closer than I think a lot of people are going to expect, and I'm sure that the odds are going to be, crazy on the side of Israel. And if I was a betting man, I would probably, if the odds aren't crazy, I would bet on Israel. But if the odds are really, messed up, I think that people could probably make a lot of money if Vettori wins, because I think that those odds are going to be so biased.
Oh, you're still gonna Adesanya. It's still hard to beat him on his own division, especially for his last fight, going to 205, but 205 now. 205, but I think Adesanya have much more skills, and he's gonna try to stop the takedowns the same way he did his last fight.
That's a tough fight. And we all saw the first fight, how it played out, and it was a close fight. So I don't know honestly. I don't want to pick on that one, but it should be a very interesting fight.
I mean, if Vettori does that wrestling like he was doing, I know like Kevin Holland's a little less experienced, and but still same body type, that tall frame when he gets him on the cage, and he was doing like kind of like that pass by takedown. If he can do that, and maybe him, but I don't know. Israel Adesanya, his like striking, it's a lot easier to say, oh, just take him down. Obviously you have to get past all his striking, and he's really good at timing in on the shots. So I think it's going to be a close fight, but I think Israel's gonna take that.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad that Whitaker didn't get the shot, but after what he like explained and stuff, I understand why he didn't take it. I don't know. I think Vettori's going to have the same game plan that he had against Holland, just going to look to take him down. Like, I think Jan kind of exposed that, but Adesanya, you really like moves differently at 85, so it's going to be tough. I think Adesanya's going to beat him though.
Yeah, I think Adesanya takes it. I mean, they both have gotten so much better since the last time they fought, but I just think Adesanya is a few steps ahead of him.
Man, I see Israel squeaking by it. I see Israel getting it again, I'm a little upset that he actually took a loss, because you're always going to be that guy to defeat Goliath, And now that he's got that loss, you know what I mean? I feel like, of course, when I win the fight, it's still going to be, like, amazing, a credit to me, beating this great fighter, But, yeah, I think people are thinking, oh, he's got the game plan to take him down, blah, blah, blah. But I think Israel gets it again. I think I'm going to be the guy to beat himself.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.